Welcome to Murphy's Diesel. We've got an off-road recovery, folks, and it's a doozy. It's an F-350 stuck on a trail that it should not be on. I don't know what should be on it besides a goat.
I was going to say, why can't an F-350 be on a... Okay. Isn't that what they're made for?
No, they're made for pulling trailers and stuff.
Oh.
Welders, welding rigs.
Oh.
I mean, you could take them on dirt roads and stuff, but this is a trail. This is not... You shouldn't have an F-350 there. Search and Rescue brought 3 Jeeps in there, Jeep Rubicons, and they struggled, according to the driver.
And now we have to go get the truck.
Yes. So, if you didn't hear that, Search and Rescue has picked this guy up already. And he called us to go get his truck. But it's Thanksgiving, so he doesn't want to do it today. So we're going out first thing in the morning.
We are?
Yeah, so... Are you ready?
No.
You better saddle up, cowgirl. There's another catch. I'm probably going to do it for free.
What? The day after Thanksgiving.
What does the day after Thanksgiving have to do with me doing it for free?
Because I had plans. I had plans.
Black Friday? Since when do you shop? Okay, so... Skip that. We're going to go day after. No, I'm just kidding. I could give 2 super shits about a Black Friday sale. A man's life is at stake, babe.
The truck is all that's out there. The man was already picked up.
All right, well, he's got to make a living. So we're meeting him out there tomorrow morning, and he's expecting an astronomical bill because he already called our dispatch and got a quote on it. So when we get done, we are going to hand him nothing, because we're not going to bill him. We're going to do it for free, just so I could see the look on his face.
What about the look on my face?
Looks pretty good. Stand by, folks, because it might get Western. What are you doing, Detroit? What are you thinking, bro? Look at the mess you made. That's how you know you got a good one. When they'll just tear the shit out of everything. Thanks, Detroit. I'm gonna grab Big Booty Judy and hook up to the brand new gooseneck that we got in Indiana. Then I'm going to go grab Hellboy because it's a doozy. It's a 4-wheel drive F-350 stuck on a trail it shouldn't be on. Another elk hunter, folks. Stand by while I get loaded up. Boy, she purrs like a kitten, huh? Sure is a beautiful morning out here, unfortunately. First day elk season. What I want to know is where's all our weather at? I'm ready for some weather. I'm ready for some gnarly off-road recoveries. I need to get some tires on Big Booty Judy before the winter hits, though. I've got some 37s for it, but I just can't decide what suspension system I want to run on it. Well, she ought to be warmed up now. We're gonna hook up to the Max D, and then we're gonna run down, grab Hellboy, and then we're gonna go. So stand by. Hey! Sheep herders' dogs. They run sheep in this country now. They used to run cattle in this country. Now they're running sheep. They run sheep on public land. So right over there, actually that way a little bit. This is not public. This is a ranch right here. This is my ranch. But obviously dogs can cross fences, but their sheep are over the hill. That way. They're supposed to be tending to their flock. They're not doing their job right now. Get back to work! That's what I thought. There they go. Look at that. Casey Liddell style. Got the old remote out. If you need a wireless remote, folks, check out Tough Remote. Pretty handy little remote here. They got bigger ones too. I got a bigger one for this trailer, just haven't put it on yet. I need to put it on. Tough Remote sent me a remote because I said, hey, this little remote, I'm gonna lose it. And it doesn't have a winch on it. And Tough Remote was like, hold my beer. And they sent me a big badass remote. So I gotta wire it in. But for now, we're gonna keep using this little one. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's got to drive Black Betty today because I'm stealing her truck. Tell you what, these new trailers, they make them really easy to hook up to. Just like that. I'm up and gone with the wind. That's my house. And they're camped right there. How you doing?
What's going on?
Not much. What's up?
I was just wondering why you're filming everything.
Oh, I got a YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. What is it?
Murphy's Diesel.
Murphy's Diesel?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I live right there, and it's just.
I bet you see a lot of traffic.
Yeah, this time of year, elk season. Are y'all elk hunting?
Yeah, my buddies are.
Nice folks. They thought I was gonna give them a ration of shit. I don't mind people camping. Obviously, when you move out to the middle of nowhere and you're surrounded by Forest Service, folks are gonna camp around you. You still will have neighbors, and when you're surrounded by Forest Service, your neighbors are gonna be the public. Which I don't mind it, because we usually don't come off a ranch unless we're coming to town. We generally stay on there unless I'm going to do some work or off the ranch, you know, going to do an off-road recovery or something like that. What are you doing?
Moving into Hellboy?
How about the mouth on her, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't want you to call me what was that you called me last time? What was that you called me last time? A prima donna?
I believe I said my beautiful wife.
That's heavy.
What is it? Tools? I always got to do a walk around first, folks, just so you can get a good look at her. I mean, fires right up. Somebody should do something about that box. Looks kind of chaotic. Dude, look at. Those are my new free spool switches for my Warrior winches. And I got switches inside to free spool them from the inside. Let's get her loaded up. We got Hellboy loaded up, we're hitting the road. And I picked up Mrs. Wrecker Rick. Well, I picked up Hellboy.
I picked you up.
the equipment, but you never get to use it.
I know.
You wanna
It's the life of being your wife. It's all good.
You wanna give it a try?
Sure. Do you want to let me give it a try, or are you scared I'm going to break it?
I'm not scared you're gonna break it. I just don't get to do it when you get to do it. You just hit that down right there, and the tail will come up a little bit, and then it'll drop down all the way to the ground. We're unloaded. Got all of our gear. We're only about a mile from it. I'm thinking that I see something up there on the top, halfway up. Wonder if that's it. See it right there. See it?
No.
Right there, halfway up. See the shining speck? Right there?
If you're talking about the white thing, maybe.
Shining like a diamond in a goat's ass. Almost forgot these babies. Never leave home without them. I want to show you all something before we go. Check this out. It's pretty cool. Y'all are always telling me that we need radios on these off-road recoveries and stop yelling at each other and how unprofessional it is. You know what? I called up Setcom. Setcom is who gives us radios for our rotators and all that stuff. And you know what Setcom did? They sent us a couple of pairs of Setcoms. They're the best in the biz, folks, for radios, for headsets. It's what all the towing companies use. So if you're a towing company looking for a headset to talk to your partner while you're doing a recovery, check out Setcom. Come in this badass case, and they just go right on your head. They go under a hard hat. You know, we use them on the rotators. We're gonna try them today on an off-road recovery. See how they work. That's what they sent it to us for. They said, "Hey, use these on your off-road recoveries." You got it, Rick.
Hi.
How's it going?
I'm Nikki.
Nikki, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Nice to
How are
meet
you?
you.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you?
He wanted to come out and see your rig.
Yeah.
So, looks like you're right back up in that canyon.
I think. I never did make it through this. I got to a big wash and I couldn't go past.
Is this where they brought you out though last night? You got on that pavement.
I can't tell you. We hit the pavement, but we were on the pavement for a while. So
Okay.
the wash kind of makes a turn, and it got real bad down there, and there wasn't no way I was getting across it. So I went back up to
Gotcha.
get out,
Yeah.
and that's where I'm not getting out of that. They come in from the bottom, but they had 2 Jeep Rubicons and about 8 guys to try to roll rocks and get it out of the way.
Okay.
And they spotted them all the way through that thing, and then it's just rocky getting up to where I was.
Okay.
You know, but
Well, we're hitting the trail. We got a full crew. Tom, Kaysen, and Andy. You ready, Kaysen?
Thanksgiving adventure.
Yeah, Thanksgiving adventure. bottom side of it, which we kind of knew that going into it. The problem is I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get around him, get in front of him. Might have to finagle some stuff. Stand by. Mrs. Wrecker Rick getting the gate. The first problem is going to be fitting through this gate. As long as we get through this gate. Christmas is upon us, folks. That's why we are giving you guys 10% off anything in the store.
So go ahead and get yourself some Murphy's Diesel merch, like this nice zip-up jacket I have on, or this super heavy-duty hoodie that Wrecker Rick has on, or a hat. He's got a hat. We have some other stuff on there too. Go check it out.
Or get yourself a Wrecker Rick rope kit. MurphysDieselStore.com.
Get yourself 10% off store-wide.
Now back to the motion picture.
Running boards tore up. Are you trying to get in there? Whew. You're making my heart race.
Be careful, Dad.
Talk about a cliffhanger, huh?
We got a plan worked out. This is pretty sheer. Like, I know the camera's probably not doing it justice. My plan is raise my boom up on HB all the way up in the air, run a winch line up to that tree, back down to the front of his truck to pull him forward. I'll use my Warrior winch on the front of HB to pull the back end of his truck back up on the road. You'll see, just stand by. Yeah, see, this is a rock face right here, folks. So if I come over this with HB, I could potentially just run over the front of his truck, and I don't really want to do that. We're trying to preserve his truck. We don't want to tear it up. So see some broken stuff under there. No problem. Give me about 5 minutes. We'll have her out of here. Would be nice to have a remote for HB right now, though, to run all these winches I'm fixing to rig up. Side puller is going to go right to that hitch. My front Warrior winch is going to go to a wheel sling right there. Freeze pull my winches. Well, which winch is a monkey, which one's a rabbit, which one's a Sasquatch, and which one's an alien? Oh, it's that one. My boom winch is the rabbit. My other boom winch is the monkey. Which one is this one? Oh, it's that one. Okay. Alright, we got her figured out.
What are those?
Yankum winch rings.
On our last video where we used these winch rings, where we were pulling that diesel pusher out in the desert up there on the reservation, we had a bunch of comments about how these cause friction and can catch fire.
Oh,
do you remember?
Yeah. These ropes have been pulled through them many times. I even got a comment where you said the soft shackle is probably wasted. Well, how would this waste a soft shackle if the rope is coming around through here and then in through here? How is it going to waste a soft shackle? Like, what would it possibly do to a soft shackle? You guys are saying that there's friction, and I know it's not all of you, it's just a few of you that I wanted to address. You're saying there's so much friction. Okay, what about your standard winch rings when you got your rope going through here and on a soft shackle and it's spinning the whole thing? What about the friction right here? What's the difference? There isn't. So, for all you haters out there that don't like Yankum winch rings, I'm gonna use them today. Again, for like the 1000th time. I mean, you can see how beat up these things are. I use them all the time. You can see where the rope rides. There's no melted rope anywhere on there. I've run a rope through a hard shackle before and it didn't melt the rope. So why would a machined piece of aluminum melt the rope? All right, my rant is done. Get back to work.
Less talky, more worky. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah.
You talk too much, more recovery.
And make sure this don't get hung up on anything. I'm gonna take this up to that tree.
You got it.
You're gonna try to go up a tree?
Yeah, he's gonna use that tree on top to snatch block off of.
Now we'll hitch our two links together because it's so far away. We're doubling up all the way down there from this tree. It's nice to have these big loops. You can just take it all the way through, all the way to the end, and then see that once it's tight, we'll fit through winch ring. I got it hooked around this tree. I got a little higher to keep it off the ground. It'll be all right. That's a pretty solid tree. Junipers have a really big root system, so you can grab a hold of them. You know, a pine that size, I probably wouldn't have pulled on it. Pines have really shallow roots around here. Ponderosa pines do anyway. But we're rigged up here, so now we just have to rig the back end. Stand by.
Okay. I got it. Thank you.
Okay, you're gonna probably put it in drive. Just watch my hand signals. I don't need you to, if you start going backwards, hit the brakes, obviously.
Okay.
But don't give it no throttle.
Oh, okay.
I want to get you squared up, and then once we get you squared up, then we'll probably change some of the winch points. Sound good?
Sounds good, man.
We got a winch line to the front. We got a winch line for side pull, low, side pull. And I got a winch line on the back that's winching up as well. So it'll bring the back end around like that. Mrs. Wrecker Rick's gonna run the boom winch. And I'm gonna run the side puller and the front winch because I don't have a remote yet to run them all. I'm a busy guy. I'm kind of wishing I would have took some time and built a remote for all of them. All right, it's go time, folks. Hold it, hold it. Push in a little bit more. Hold it. Okay, push in. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right, hold it. All right, pull a little bit, babe. A little more? Yeah. All right. Pull, pull, pull. Whoa. We repositioned this winch line. We got him pulled forward and I hooked to the front of Hellboy. Now you know what Hellboy's horn's for. truck up and shifts it over. So we got him back up on the road square. Now we just got to pull him up the road. Let off actually. Turn your wheels that way. I'm gonna back him up just a little bit. Back him up just a little bit. All right, tighten up, babe. Yeah. There we go. Pull, babe. Go. Pull a little more. Hold it. Pull a little more. Hold it. Pull a little bit more. Okay, pull a little bit more. A little more. Pull a little more, babe. There we go. Okay, pull. Just keep it a steady pull, keep it tight as he goes forward. Keep pulling, babe. Don't look like it. The truck's going though, keep pulling. Alright, stop. We've gotten past our winch point. If you see, the tree is up that way and we need to be pulling that way. So I'm going to have to redo my rigging. Go over the top of him up to there. He just has to get past this little spot here. Stand by, we're going to re-rig. Alright, last pull. Got it. 2-part line off this tree right here to that truck. We're using it to redirect. That's what we're doing. So should be good. Should be good enough. We just need to get him to right here. Through all that. Then he'll be home free. So stand by. Tell you what, these elk hunters are relentless. So get in that back country where them big bulls are. You gotta give them credit. Okay, just listen to me. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're good. You're good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Keep going. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Looking good. Looking good. Stop. We're almost done. Go ahead. Pull. Yeah, pull. Keep pulling. Keep spinning a little bit. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah. Pull from any direction. It's like a rotating.
Obviously, there was no setup for this. I mean, not to say that I don't think that looks pretty cool, you know, run the elbow jacket. I can't see anything because elbows in my way.
Yeah, no, pretty nice to sit up here and do this myself. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Keep pulling. You're about out, so you only got like a couple more feet. Keep pulling. Alright. Alright, stop. He's on his own now. I'm gonna unhook him now.
See how far I can get up through here?
I'll wrap my stuff up and follow you.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let me just hike to the top so that I can get you footage of Hellboy coming up this super narrow ridge road. I mean, come on, look at this. Just chilling in his element, living his best life. HB and Wreck-A-Wreck.
We're not charging you.
What?
I said we're not charging you.
Well, why was
It's
that?
on the house. It's for your boy's fund. Put it towards the fund to take him to the record games so he could cheer us on.
By golly, that's awfully good of you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You bet.
I told the search and rescue guys, if you see a plume of smoke, that's me setting that damn truck on fire.
Yeah. We forgot to close the gate, so we had to come out this way. He's going out the top. And we're just gonna bomb it down to the bottom. I don't know about bomb it. Hellboy doesn't like to go down as much as it likes to go up. You know what I mean? She's hollering at me. Here.
I'm like so close. Here. Don't even. You shifted it with Hellboy. You pushed it out. Here.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we're telling people.
Huh?
I said that's what we're telling people.
On the way in, Hellboy turned over a boulder that rolled in the middle. So let's get that out of the way, shall we? For all the other hunters that are going to travel this road. Good?
Made it back to the truck, got Hellboy loaded up, Warrior winch, and Mrs. Wrecker Rig for the win today. Couldn't have done it without Mrs. Wrecker Rig. I'd stick around and chit chat, but we got to go pick up a side-by-side in the cinder, so stand by for that video. Stay classy.